on Z. Z on Z, Z on V. Pronounce it different ways as you watch Joey Korsiak break in the opening game. Joey from Long Island, well known in the area, is allowed to take down any tournament as long as he keeps his head in it. It is a race to 7, double elimination. Joey K making that one ball a little weak, wound up short on his 3. But notice he tried to play a good safe, but he left Zion a shot down into the corner pocket. Somebody's rocking the camera. I got to go out there again. 2 seconds. I'll leave you with this view. And as I said from the very beginning, Zion, even though he is working, still plays excellent pool. Okay, Zion drawing first blood in this race to 7. We got a lot of action. You know, we want to thank a few people. That's a great product. And of course, NYC Grind. As we approach game 2, Zion leading 1-0 over Joe K. Those of you that know him, his nickname JK. Used to be on the road a lot with the Gangster back in the day. They took him under his, they took Joey K under their wing when he was a young stud and got him all kind of seasoned. Frankie Hernandez did also. I understand Frankie Hernandez couldn't be here. You know, he does work for the New York City Department of Sanitation, and with all the snow that they're having, they're out there cleaning up, which is great to hear. Get that OT, baby. Sounds like Mikey Fingers has arrived. So we'll get him in here shortly to co-commentate. Wow, he actually overcut that. You know, you would think that he would undercut that shot. He actually overcut it. Talk about cutting a ball down a rail like a razor. He could have did a commercial for Gillette with that cut. As we watch Joey K. It looks like he's going to go for the bank shot here since the 3 is out there where it is. He actually went for the safe. And it's not too bad. Hey, Mikey Fingers is now on board. Welcome aboard, Mr. Mike Fingers.
How you doing, Al?
All right, not bad. Good morning. Or good afternoon.
Good morning.
Or good evening.
Morning.
Or good night, depending on what part of the country. I know Jason Shaw's family is watching on the other side of the pond. He asked me to post a link on his Facebook page so that his family could watch. Yeah.
Good.
So we're up live and we're going.
Yeah, yeah.
Got out of here about 2:30, I guess.
Oh, I would imagine it was late.
Yeah. Holden Chin and myself took care of the final match.
Yeah, I left a little earlier than that, and I ended up staying up until around 2 o'clock anyway.
You know, I don't like putting this 2 to 3 next to the 9 like that. It's kind of brutal. Not that there's anything wired, but just, you know, oh, they're playing the 10 ball anyway, Mike. Wake up.
Yeah, me. I'm awake. No, it was a good shot. I mean, he's got to leave distance. He's going to have an easy kick at it, but
watch the 3 ball here. If he gets behind it, that 3 ball might get.
Well, the 2 ball can kick the 9 or the 3. You might not end up with a safe here, to be honest with you, because the 2's got no place to go. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
after contact.
He could elect to kick this with very slow speed and get the cue ball back to the rail where the 7 is, you know?
It's possible.
See that?
Yep.
Right where the 7 is. The 3 had come up corner.
Yeah, 2 came out.
He's got a shot now. But he's jacked up over the 6. Nothing easy here.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to soft roll that because you're afraid, you know, you're not going to tie him up. Sometimes you got to rearrange the furniture, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah. I feel that way like last night and then this morning when I woke up. Boy, oh boy. 3 cups of coffee and the kitchen table was still missing.
Nice.
Well, you know, I get back to premises. You know, I'm staying at the Devil's House. Beautiful home. His wife takes, you know, good care of us and while we're in town. And you sit up doing some work and some updating. You know, I was talking to Mike Howerton last night. In fact, I'm going to pass the brackets along to Mike Howerton, and I believe he's going to post them up on AZ Billiards and make it a little more convenient for people just to go there by a link to see the brackets. But, you know, Mike's nocturnal.
Right.
You know, he does his work at night, so I don't know what time he's going to wake up. So I'm going to post them anyway on the Facebook page of Livestream News. And if I get a chance, I'll post them on AZ in the live stream area for the Empire State Championships.
Yeah, these new rules, not new rules, but because the pro event is call shot, call safety, as opposed to yesterday where they just had to call the 9 ball. Yeah. Now these guys got to watch out, you know, all the time as to what they're doing.
Yeah, totally different game.
Absolutely.
Kind of easier to call. You know, I can't get it all right, but
no, but
you know, when you got a D player or a C player or a B plus player, you know, it's like playing a game of poker and you got an amateur in there. You don't know.
You don't know what he's going to do. Exactly. I mean, we can call the right shots from where we're sitting, but they might not know the shot or they might not see it. They might see something different.
Well, what their comfort zone is too. You know?
That too.
Even though we might think it's the right shot, they could swear it is, even if they took the wrong one.
Yep.
Now, if he banks this, he's got a chance of hitting a 10 ball. So he's got to calculate what he wants to do here. He's going to take a good look at it.
Yeah, I think he's going to come off the right side, almost like a half a ball hit with a little bit of right-hand spin and try and get him behind the 9 with the cue.
It looks like he's babying it and going behind the 6, trying to duck behind the 6. But I think the 4 is going to hit the 10. He might leave a shot if he doesn't play the right speed.
Yeah, it was tricky because, like you said, it was right there. You got to get good speed on it. Small target area from that far away.
Well, he gave him a piece of the 4, it appears, from here.
Yeah. Well, Zion wants to be aggressive. He might bank at it and come up table for the 5.
Or just play the full.
Well, he
Wow,
just, you can
did
just
have a
cut it
shot.
in. There you go.
See, that was the problem. J.K. should have
He should have looked.
adjusted the speed a little bit more. But you know what happens? Zion got here early. He was on his table for a good hour shooting with, who was on the table? Gee whiz, Jason.
Jason.
Yeah, they were warming up here. And Joey K didn't have a chance to warm up on his table, which was...
Well, that's Joey's fault, you know. You got to get here, man.
Right, right.
You know what you're going to do today? Go down, play some balls, get a speed for the cloth, the conditions, you know, warm yourself up a little bit, get the muscles going.
Absolutely. I agree.
Zion's V is going to go up 2-0, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, after he sinks this 10 ball, he will. There you have it.
Still a race to
I call
7.
him Zion. You call him Zion.
Zion. Yeah.
That's what I said. A lot of people call him. Hey, the tour that you're watching is Tony Robles' tour, the Predator Pro-Am Tour. That's the professional and amateur leagues, tour. 104 players showed up for the amateur yesterday. We want to thank azbilliards.com, of course. The stream wouldn't be happening without AZBTV, which I am the president of. Oh, look at that. I'm patting myself on the back.
There you go. Hang on a sec.
Sorry about that, folks. I don't do it too often. That kind of slipped, but you
Golf
know what?
clap.
It was like, you're in that sentence and you want to keep going. And we got Suzanne Osborne-Smith in the chat, one of our moderators. Thank you, Sue. SOS. Of course, Livestream News, livestreamnews.net, and Livestream News group on Facebook. As we watch Zion breaking Game 3. Watch the rock, the cue ball. Oh, I didn't really hit him that good.
No, it looks like he almost played a cut shot on the break. He's going to leave Joey a good chance to get saved here, or to save him here. He might try. He might be trying to go for this. I think if he thins the left side of it, yeah, just like that, he can get a pretty decent safety out of it. He's got to hit it though. Got to hit it.
Speed.
Yeah, it looks like
that goes back to his warm-ups.
Exactly. Well, lack of warm-ups.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just got enough. Zion's got a kick 2 or 3 rails.
How is he jumping? The gentleman you see in the back there is Wang Kang. Wang Can. The young gentleman in the background.
He's good.
I think Zion went for his jump cue because he's not at the table. That's what he's doing. He's got the pogo stick out. Now, does he have to call the 1 ball?
Yeah.
He does.
Yep.
Okay.
Or he's got to call safe. Which is the good part. I mean, if you're trying to call the 1 and you leave the guy safe, why should you get lucky because you missed? Why should you succeed or get to keep going or benefit?
I like
you're benefiting from the miss.
It takes the two-way shot out of it, but I like the rule.
That's okay. You play it safe or you play the ball.
Now, he called the 1 ball in the corner.
Yep.
What happened if the 1 ball would have rolled off and got behind the 6 ball?
Well,
can Joey make him shoot
absolutely.
again?
Joey would say,
so
what?
It does work two ways.
Hey, you
it's
played the ball,
street.
and this is where you ended up. You keep going, pal. Same goes if he calls a safety play. If he plays safe and something gets kicked around a little bit and something goes in the pocket, that ball's going to stay down. But because he played it safe, the other guy can have him shoot again.
Right.
Because something fell.
Right.
Joey's got a little bit of a decision to make. He's going to probably...
He's looking at Karam.
I hope he doesn't try and play the 10 here.
Well, he might as well call it if he's going to play safe and the cue ball's traveling in that direction.
Well, no, you can't. It doesn't matter. If you're playing safe, you got to play safe.
Oh, you can't play two-way. That's right.
See, exactly. I didn't like that.
Wow, and right by the 10 ball.
Even if you had a chance to hit the 10, there's nothing really to get safe behind if it doesn't go in. And you can see the 1's going to bank out. Now Zion wants to play the 10. He's got ball in hand. He's got perfect position on it. Table's kind of tied up, looks like, with the 8 and 9. Oh, there you go. 3-0.
3-0, yes, sir.
Do they know how many players signed up for the pro event?
I think somewhere around 19 the last time I checked. The Empire State Championship 2014 from Raxx. Pool Room Sports Bar and Grill here in West Hempstead, New York. I'm upstate, Al. I'm sitting in the booth alongside the legendary Mike Fingers.
Hope you guys are enjoying the stream out there. When you see Al, you got to buy him a beer. This guy is nonstop. He was here first yesterday. He's here last night, first this morning. I don't know if he left. He mentioned to me about sleeping on the couch over here, and I said, I can't do that. But the work that this guy puts in.
It's more of a break there, Mike. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Oh, absolutely. You got to buy him.
Some people notice.
Buy him a case of beer and a sandwich and pay his rent and give him a phone bill and pay his bills.
Make
help
me a
the
mental
guy
case.
There you go. Put some gas in his car.
I do have a donation button on the front of the website on livestreamnews.net if anybody wants to donate anything to
you guys,
Upstate Al.
You guys out there watching this stream over the weekend, I don't know, countless number of matches, keeps you entertained and up to date on all the events that are going on. Throw the guy $10. What's it? It's not going to hurt you.
All right, Mike, that's enough. You're making me embarrassed.
No, but still, I mean, that's the truth, though.
It's a lot of work.
It's an awful lot of work, and he's not getting a paycheck off of this, I don't think.
Right.
If it is, it's very, very small because it's unsustainable, really.
Yeah.
But people out there in the chat, you have to just, hey, Merry Christmas, thank you very much. Here's a little something, I appreciate it.
I turn it around and put it right back into equipment.
Absolutely.
Technology keeps moving.
That's what I mean. It's not like anyone's getting rich off of
no, you're
doing
not going
this.
to. No.
Any kind of funds that come in is going back to equipment or expenses or.
Technology moves too fast.
Exactly.
You don't keep up, you're left in the dust.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like there's a couple of killers in here today. I saw Strickland.
Yeah.
Wang Can.
Double J. I call him Double J. I call him Small Double J. You got Jeremy Saucy walking around.
Small Double J.
Yeah.
He's got one J in his name, though.
Yeah, I know, but I call him Double J. I've been calling him that for years.
I was going to say, because...
I don't know. It just fit. I guess I was tired one night, and I called him Double J. And I said, all right, that'll work.
And he stuck with it.
I'm stuck with it.
Well,
I call him out when he's got his back turned. He turns right around. He's so used to it already.
All right, Joey's got a little bit of a problem with the 9-ball right there.
Well, he's going to use the 7 to break
Absolutely.
it out.
He should, yeah. That would be ideal. 8-ball's hitting right there also. He just has to get pretty good on this. I mean, he can even play the 9 up here if he wanted to. I mean, it's not super tied up, but I think he comes right across and tries to split him. 9 will go down table a little bit. 10 will come up towards the side pocket, hopefully, and the 8 will be sitting right there. No need to really go fancy or hit these so hard. Just clip him a little bit. He should be all right. See? Beauty.
Yeah.
Now you can just roll forward and play the 10 on the side and put a bead back on his side and try and get control of this match. He might decide to stroke this a little bit and play the 10-ball in the lower corner instead of trying to hold it, see?
I like that shot.
Yeah, instead of trying to hold it,
Yeah.
It's got more of an angle than it looks. There you go.
Joey Korsiak puts a beat up, now 3-1. Trails by 2. Racing a 7. You're watching the Pro and Open tournament. This is one of the matches, so they play dead even. It's not the handicap version of Tony's amateur league that's also taking place. He brought back the final 24 out of 104 players that signed up yesterday. So I'm sure we're going to have one of the semifinals, or at least as we approach the finals, of the amateurs also on live stream.
Yeah, we'll get to see one of those matches again. This weekend is also the Swanee event in California, the Jay Swanson, I think, Memorial.
Yes, yes, yep.
A lot of top players on that part of the country.
Absolutely. That's,
I think
believe
Mika's there, I think.
POV, Daniel Bush is streaming that, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, yep.
There's a lot of streams going on. I'm not familiar what else is going on, but I believe Daniel is streaming the Swanee.
Oh, yeah. See, that's when I would sit at home with the split screen going, and I'd have this feed on the left side and that's feed on the right side.
Yeah, I do that often, too.
And I just recently started to hook up my big screen and get the 46-inch at home.
All right.
Just run a cable to it and hooked it up, and I
Well,
got the big wide screen at home.
What's good about this is I don't need any wires. I just what they call mirror. I put the mirror on the computer and it mirrors it right to any TV that I'm at in the house.
How do you do that?
Well, this is Macintosh Apple.
I was going to say, there's got to be a technology to that.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I can eliminate the cable. My wife almost tripped over it the other day.
Well, you know what it is. I believe I have the Apple TV.
Oh, okay, okay.
The second or the third generation, and what happens is that's wireless, and it recognizes the Mac devices,
yeah.
you know.
Right, okay.
And then you just mirror it.
Exactly.
Pretty nice, too.
Yeah, it sounds like it's pretty good. Sounds like it's an excellent feature to have.
I love it. All right, if you're just joining us, the score is 3-1, and you can see on the bottom of that scoreboard, it's Raxx Empire State Championship
Looks like Zion is shooting for it.
at Raxx Pool Room.
Hard to
West
tell if he's
Hempstead.
got the whole ball, but he's got the whole ball. Not hard to tell now. And if the 3 goes by the 9, he's in pretty decent shape right here. The 3 will go by the 9, 4 goes by the 10. It looks like he can stay right there for the 5 in the side. He won't have to worry about the 8. And he'll give him an angle on the 6 to the 7. And we're going to just see if that 3 goes by the 9, which I think it does. Now, if he's got a bit of an angle on the 3, he might decide to go into the 8 right here. See? Now that it kind of opens everything.
I just had to step out. Somebody was leaning on the table where that one tripod is. Next time I'll mount it from the ceiling.
Yeah, it came up a little short. That was a little surprising. But he's going to try and soft kick it and leave him behind the. He might have an edge.
The way he overcut that ball last time, he overcut this one too.
He overcut that one.
Wow, how's the eyesight?
Now I think Joey's going to play safe off the right side of the 5 and come down here behind the 7. I don't see him banking at the 10. Everything's pretty wide open right here. If he can put down a good safe on Zion and get the cue back, he should be out.
That's a dangerous shot. You don't want to leave that wired, boy.
He went a lot closer to that 10 than I thought with the 5. And Zion does have a hit. I mean, the 5-10 is a possibility, but I don't know if he can get under the 5 and kick it up table.
You know, he's got to kick the top of that 5 ball. You don't want to go near the inside of that 5 ball and take a chance of going in a drink against any player.
Yeah, he might be too far out to go inside the pocket.
Oh,
he could kick from under it.
Boy, oh boy, how many times we see kick shots like that go in the side pocket.
Yeah.
Now, if it would have went in, it's still Joey's option,
It's still Joey's option, absolutely.
Right.
But then from here, what do? I mean, it's a tough shot, but if you take it and you can get on the 7.
Mr. Steve Kurtz just has entered Raxx Pool Room here. He lives about a half a block away. Wow, beautiful shot. Watch the rock, though. Yeehaw.
Well, yeah.
Joey pointing his stick at the 2 rails down there, trying to get back out.
Well, let's see what he can do from here.
Well, looks like he's going to at least come close to that 8. He's got to watch the cue going into the corner pocket here.
I don't know if he would play it that way. I mean, if he plays it into the bottom right, it'll be more natural to get position if he kind of rolls it in 2 rails onto the 7, same pocket. But if he plays it the other side, like you said, he's got to watch out for hitting the 8.
Yeah, he's looking to back cut it. Now he's surmising the scratch. He's taking another look at it.
Yeah, he comes off that 8 just a little bit heavy. Yeah, he can scratch right in the corner pocket. But if he kind of soft rolls it a little bit, he might be able to get past the 8. And if he does that, though, I think he'll come too far down past the 7. You know, he'll have to play it in the corner or something.
Watch the shot. This could be it. You know, he scratches or leaves Zion. If he misses this shot, you know, it's 3-1. Nerves of steel. He takes the shot anyway.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you gotta play it, you know. And Zion's got a pretty decent layout right here. I think he can soft roll this and keep the cue down here for the 7. Probably end up around where the side pocket is. Yeah, there you go. And wants to try and get right back to where he is now.
Well, it's been interesting so far. You know, it's not really one-sided. We know both players can get out. It's who's going to have the first shot and get in line. And it looks like Zion is taking this one away again.
Yeah, Joey, he's in a little bit of trouble right now. There you have it. 4-1 Zion's V with the break.
Make sure to check out livestreamnews.net, folks. Also the live stream news group on Facebook. And if you're not a member of AZ Billiards, the largest website for pool in the world, azbilliards.com. Free to join up and become a member. And this is the tour you're watching. Antonio doesn't only run that tour. He runs numerous tours from 14.1 all the way down to 8 ball. Check it out. PlayNAPL.com. As we approach game 6, Zion leading 4-1 in this race to 7. I'm Upstate Al alongside the one and only Mike Fingers.
Yeah, I think we're going to have a long day ahead of us, full of excellent pool matches.
Yeah, there's a lot of great matches. Well, we got Earl Strickland, we got Jason Shaw, we got Wang Can.
I like to see that guy play again.
We got JK. I think Tony plays in his event.
Yeah, I think he's going to play in it. Yeah, he's here. He said he doesn't really play too much, but he's here. Might as well play in it.
Yeah.
Jeremy Sosay was here. I saw him walk past. I haven't seen too many other killers, but how many more do you need?
And once again, let me remind you, these are all recorded. If there's a match that you find interesting and you picked up on something that you want to shoot or learn how to shoot it, these matches will be available here at Raxx Pool Room. You would have to notify Holden Chin at Raxx and either place orders or I don't know what the deal is going to be, but anything that I record, I'm not just going to throw up on Ustream or YouTube. It's going to go to the owner, Holden Chin, and also, I believe, Ira Lee.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, there's going to be great matches. Why not put them on DVD? You get a chance to watch them over and over again.
And I believe he said he's going to play them here on a 160-inch screen TV every once in a while, too, for people.
Why not? You know how many pool halls you go to, and they got big screens, and they got TV, but none of them are showing pool matches.
Right.
You're in a pool hall. Put a match on. That kills me when I see that, or when I don't see that. Throw a DVD in, man.
Well, then you got people sitting around having a soda for 3 hours watching a DVD.
Okay.
You know, you're not going to watch a DVD and shoot pool. But for your regulars, you're absolutely
that's
right.
What I mean, you know?
Yeah, for your regulars, you're right.
Even for your non-regulars, it gets them a chance to watch some good action. You know, pool room might be empty for, let's say, but you get a chance to put a couple of matches up there for people that might not be familiar with it, and then they get a chance to see what's going on. And
True.
especially if the match they're watching on TV was filmed at the location that they're at.
Yeah.
You know, that's always a nice.
Well, you know what? I was talking to Holden, and he happens to be right. The amateurs want to see themselves playing pool more than the open or the pros do. Right? I mean, who's going to purchase DVDs? The amateurs, so they can see what they did wrong
Yep.
and possibly look back on it.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, if there's somebody sitting out there that picks up, you know, like, wow, how did he shoot that pattern, or how did he shoot that shot? I'd like to have it. Once again, Raxx Pool Room. As you hear JK calls safe.
You'd like to just bank the 4 out of the way and maybe tuck him under the 8, but I think the 5 would stop the 4. He's going to try and maybe roll under the 6 here. Yep.
That's what he did. He trapped him up behind the 6.
Good shot.
6, 8, 7, and 10.
Well, he's got a one-rail kick at it.
And once again, he can't luck it in. He's got to either call a pocket or call safe.
Exactly.
So in this case, you call a pocket, right? I mean, isn't that fair to say you call the corner? And if you don't make it, you get another shot at it. You know,
Well,
if
not necessarily.
if JK don't like it, I mean,
Yeah.
you know.
But, I mean, if you call the shot and you leave the guy safe, he's going to put you back in.
Yeah.
You know, if you play safe and you ended up,
But on the other hand, if
lucking
you
a
do
ball,
luck it in or make it, at least you're going to have a
you know,
shot.
yeah, it's a difficult call.
Well, in any case, he's not getting the shot back anyway.
No, I think Joey's going to take care of this one. He's a little straight in, but he can go forward to one rail with a little spin. Get on the 5.
If you're just joining us,
He's got to hit it,
folks,
though. He didn't hit it.
You are watching the Empire State Championships 2014 from Raxx Pool Room. Sports Bar and Grill in West Hempstead, New York.
He's going to play safe again on him, I think. Well, he decided to cut at it. Yeah, that was a little risky, just based on the layout. And then he tied the 7 up, so even if he makes the 6 from here, you know, if he plays one rail to spin it in, that's going to do him no good.
Unless he has the shot, I mean, clear shot at it, and he can draw it back and nudge the 8.
Yeah, I think he would have did that already.
You don't think he has
No,
to play rail
I don't,
first?
yeah, he's got to go rail first. Yep.
Called safe, didn't he?
Yeah, he can try and kick at it with a little bit of bottom and maybe try and spin up into the 7-8 with the Q and kick the 6 out. He tried to squeeze it past the 9. He's not dead yet, though, based on the 7 and 8 right there.
Right.
You know, Zion, I can't see him swinging at this one. He's got no way to get on that to break it out or even to play a position to save off it if the 6 goes. Well, he's got to try and leave him distance.
Davey Gravy, the crew, Kenny Mascot, everybody out there.
It's hard to see if he can bank this past the 9 and leave him stuck behind the 9 with the Q, but
Bogey,
he's gonna.
everybody on board watching the live stream, we want to thank you.
Yeah, he's gonna try and leave him stuck behind the 7 and 8.
Oh, this is trouble.
Yeah, it looks like he got him. I don't think he can see the edge of it. He might be able to see the edge of it. It's a tough shot, though. I mean, even if he shoots the 6. No, he decided to play safe, and he overspun it. All right. What to do? What to do? If the 7 goes in the side, opposite of where he's standing right now, he does have a chance to get down and shoot it.
4-1 in this race to 7. If you just signed on and you're watching this live stream, in favor of the gentleman at the table, 4-1.
That's what he's going to try and do. If you can just get past the side pocket, with the cue. And if the 7 goes in the opposite side,
Well, that's what it looks like. I don't know how close it is.
yeah, it worked out. All right, it went a little too far. You overhit it. Good shot, though. Now he's going to try and tie up Joey again.
Looks like he's back cutting this. No.
No, I think
He's
it's
going to
too
play
thin.
the speed and hide the rock. He's back
No, he
cutting.
could cut it. All right.
Watch the side pocket.
Yeah, watch out for that. No, he caught the point. It was a good shot. Oh, he's going to take a commanding lead right there. See that? Joey should have got up earlier and came down and hit some balls.
He rolled in 15, 20 minutes before the tournament.
That's never good. You got to wake up. You got to your muscles got to get loose. You got to get fluid.
Sure, just like any other sport.
Yeah, absolutely. Just like anything. As soon as you roll out of bed, you can't just get up and start doing stuff. You got to stretch and wake up and.
Right, Earl was here early. He had his Nikes on. He might have ran 5 or 6 miles, and he got off the plane at 5 o'clock.
I was going to say he might have ran right here from the airport.
He could have. He sure could have. Earl Strickland runs about 5 to 6 miles a day, 6.5 miles a day.
Well,
does several hundred push-ups and sit-ups. Keeps in good shape. You will see him on the live stream.
Oh yeah.
Through this tournament.
How could you not? But yeah, that's what it's all about, I think. I mean, once you start getting past 40, 45 and such, you know, you really got to pay attention to what your body's doing. And
as the 10 ball goes in, it doesn't count on the break.
No, that's going to come up. But he keeps shooting, though, and he'll have a cut shot on the 2, it looks like. I don't think the 10's going to be in his way. But, yeah, I'm starting to get physical routine down because of my back. I got issues. And I am feeling better, but you got to stay active and you got to do the right stretches and therapy and strengthen the right muscles, and you got to stay fit.
I agree. Even when you retire, you got to keep active.
More so, yeah, because you tend to slow down a little bit. Your body wants to lock up. You know, it's got to stay fluid and stay in motion and stay in motion.
Looks like a safe behind the 3, or that package down there.
Yeah. If you can lock him up real good, he doesn't like the way it looks.
No, he actually left the 2-9. Or there might be a shot for the 2 straight down in the corner.
Or he can really lock him up
if he wants. If
he wants to lock him up. I mean, that's
now,
a killer
Joey
shot.
wants to get aggressive. He can play the 9, but he's got to control the 2.
That's a very tough shot.
Ball.
It's a thin cut. Yeah, and like you said, he's got to control it. And then the further it goes, the harder shot he's going to have. It really didn't do anything to help the 5-7.
Nice shot.
Yeah, he's got to watch out for the 6.
Looks like he's got the right speed.
Yeah, that's a little fortunate there. You might end up seeing the bank on the 5 ball. He's going to roll up into the 10 when he plays the 3 to keep it there.
Marty Herman in the chat says he told you already about the tee to hang up, where you hang upside down and it stretches your spine out. You know, I kind of believe in that.
Oh, I absolutely believe in that.
I just don't, you know, I wouldn't recommend it to somebody that has an injury.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm staying away from it right now.
Yeah, unless the doctor's ordered it.
Absolutely.
You know, something like that.
Chicago Larry just stepped in the booth. He coming in to say hello. Haven't seen him in a while. We're going to try and get him on to say hello, say a few words. Oh, Larry's in the event today. Nice. Absolutely. Well, there you go. Well, I'll take 20 if you got. You want to donate? All right. I'm in. All right. We get to see what Joey's going to do. He looks like he's going to bank the 5. He's got a good chance to get on. Oh, he wanted to play safe, right on. Try and tuck him under the 7 there. I don't think he got him.
Guys, that's what we're watching right now. The Empire State Championships.
Yeah, we're here at Raxx Pool Room in West Hempstead.
There we go. Great stomping grounds.
Oh, wow, that was a rare miss by Zion. He wouldn't normally miss that shot. I know he wouldn't miss it when I'm playing him.
Nobody really wants to miss it, especially with the caliber of player that you're playing against.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, that might be the opening Joey needs right there. He's got to take advantage.
You know Davey Gravy, don't you?
I've heard of Davey Gravy. I'd have to see him.
You know him when you see him.
Exactly.
He's in about every WPBA taping that they had. Davey Gravy. Him and Stewie, you see Stewie in there all the time.
Yeah.
Well, Davey Gravy happens to be in our chat. He says he had the teeter and did nothing for him, so he gave it away.
Yeah, well, that's just it. It depends on what your issue is.
Yeah.
You know, certain things will work for certain people.
Absolutely.
But I'm feeling better. I can almost hit some balls again.
Joey K.
I'll get out
right
there.
down the rail.
Yeah.
Should put a beat on his side of the scoreboard. He has to close the gap here. It's only a race to 7.
Well, from here, he's got to beat him 5-1. You know,
not impossible, though.
No,
Mike.
but, you know, he's not playing a slug, you know. And Zion did win the first 5 games, or, you know, he's got him he had him 5-1.
5-2. See if we get a quick pan and see what's going on around here. I mean, we got matches all over the place. There's Tournament Joe Gibbons, gentleman with the checkerboard vest that just walked by.
There's Earl.
There's the mighty Earl.
Looks like he's warming up. Trying to get the speed down. I haven't seen Frankie Hernandez. Is he around today?
Well, I believe he's on duty. You know, being at New York City got hit with so much snow. Yeah, he's working.
And he puts it right in his side pocket.
We've seen that happen many a times. You know,
Oh,
you got
yeah.
to control the break whenever you're playing these players.
Yeah.
You really got to control it.
Well, Zion's got a pretty easy layout to get to the 5. I don't think it goes past the 6. It's tough for us to see that. But if it doesn't, Zion can easily play a good safety off him. Lock him up behind the 6 or the 7.
Yeah.
You know, try and get him on 2 real quick.
Davey Gravy is in the chat confirming with me that he did not only travel around with the WPBA, he's been to Vegas and followed the U.S. Open, DCC, etc. He does too. He travels, and when he travels, just to get off course a little bit on this pool match as we sit back and enjoy it, he posts a lot of pictures. Like he goes into these little like old-fashioned towns or something that's real modern. And it's real interesting. You know, he kind of documents his travels, which is pretty cool.
Yeah,
it's not like me.
good.
I get on the road, I want to drive 32 miles, and I want to be in Australia.
Yeah.
Him, forget about it. He's retired. He takes his time, and I like that.
Yeah, he's starting to enjoy himself. Oh, he played a good aggressive shot to try and break him up, but I don't know if that was advisable, but he's got a good chance now to play safe off him. He's going to thin this. He might come
Try
2
to get
rails.
behind the 9.
Yeah, I was going to say 2 rails, but he's going to go right in the corner, it looks like. Ooh, that was close. That wasn't the best shot. And again, it's tough to see if Joey can see enough of that 5 to make it. He might. If he can do that and come back into the 7, he might have a good chance on the 6 here. Yeah, didn't look like he could see enough of it.
There we go.
We are back. Joey K's back at the table with a shot in the 6.
Thank you, Marty. We like to get those the positive input like that, and we also take the negative input and try to turn it around and be positive. There's something that we can improve on, and I'm sure there is. I'm in the midst of purchasing 2 more cameras.
Nice.
And so we can have a 4-way going.
Ooh. You going to get the overhead camera? That'd be nice, huh? If they can somehow work that into the lighting system there, overhead view, that'd be great. That'd be great. Oh, thank you. A little refreshment coming in here.
Yeah, this is somebody take a break, or are we looking for a pogo stick? What are we doing?
No,
here?
I mean, Joey missed it. Zion's got a shot on it right there.
JK's in the witness protection program. We can't follow him anywhere. The eye in the sky.
I think that's a good feature where you can manipulate the camera.
Yeah, I like that. It's a new toy. I'm going to get another one of those
Yeah,
motors, too.
that's a real good
I like
idea.
that.
You don't have to get down there and try and move it if the match ends early and the guy next to you on the table next to you is gone. You just zip it right over there. Does that have a zoom function also?
The next one is going to have a zoom function. Yeah, where we can sit
Damn.
here and zoom in, yes.
It's
Well, you're with the technology,
Well,
Mr.
you know.
Fingers. Delivering all those high-tech microchips and stuff that you
I
do.
paid. I don't know what's in these boxes, okay? I don't know what people are shipping out.
Earl's just practicing, I guess. You know, Earl doesn't take long. He did play a match, and I guess he went through his opponent like a hot knife and butter because.
He did play his first match?
Yeah, he did play a match. And we don't know where Joey K is, but there's Zion.
Well, I thought it was Joey's shot. I mean, I thought it was Zion's shot.
Well, Joey wouldn't be able to take his break.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, Joey just came back from the bathroom. But
gentleman you see sitting down is the owner of the room, Mr. Holden Chin.
Not unless Zion agreed, which I don't think he would have. No. You know, you gotta take your break when it's your shot. I mean, unless I'm out of line here with the with who shoots. Well, maybe it was Joey's shot.
Maybe he needed some Scotch-Brite or whatever he needed to clean his shaft off.
All right. Yeah, it is Joey's shot. I thought it was Zion's, but Hal's going to step out for a moment and make sure people don't knock that camera down. Stevie Kurtz is in the background here, chilling. And then Joey made the 6, but he played bad position off it. And now he's letting everybody know.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
You know the control arm on your tripod?
Yeah.
Somebody went over there and hung their sweater on it.
Really? Does it look like a coat hanger?
Kinda, yeah.
Ah, come on. Said, excuse me, pal. Can you move your jacket? Yeah, well, I could see someone doing that. Clueless. There you go.
Great speed. Maybe overran just a bit.
A little bit. Well, he can just play it with a high ball on the side or a little bit low left. If he wants to go in the corner, he's kind of on the 50-yard line right here. Either way he wants to go is acceptable, but either one's not the easiest. Looks like he's going to go into the corner with it. Didn't end up too bad here. Can just come with a high ball, maybe just a touch of right, and then come one rail for the 10. Or 2 rails for the 10.
Hey, Jimmy's in the house. Too slow. Yeah, this is the first match, Jimmy. Got a hold here. 1 second.
What's going to put Zion on the hill?
Oh, I'm not even signed in.
6-2.
Give me a second, Jimmy.
And the way Joey's been playing, I don't really I don't have much faith that he's going to get through this set.
All set, pal. Thanks.
Yeah. Zion's on the hill.
Zion is on the hill in this race to 7. Wow.
All he needs is one good break.
He hasn't been breaking them that good.
Well, he hasn't been hitting him that hard.
Watch the rock.
And then, yeah, right in the side pocket, which is the last thing he needed.
Star 2 arrays.
Looks like he made it 2. The 1's out.
Saying hello to Mike Fingers.
3, 4. 5 might go, 5, 8 might be dead in the side. Arturo, how you doing, Arturo? Played good yesterday.
Yes, he did. Played very good yesterday.
Well, he ended up straight on the rail. He didn't really want that.
In fact, his match was the last match before I went home.
Right.
If I'm not mistaken, and that was the one that got him eliminated, but it was very good matches. He played matches all
He
day
played
long.
Tommy Hagen, I think.
No.
Was that the match?
His final match, gee whiz, you know something, it's one of those names.
Who did Tommy Hagen play?
I know I had eggs this morning. Don't ask
can't-
me what was on, you know, if they were over easy or not.
Well, it's just got to cut this in and hopefully have an angle on the 5. It looks like the 5-8 is dead. I mean, if you could just thin it and hit the 6 with the cue, 5 should stay right there. Cue ball should stay right there. You might end up having a decent shot on the 5 and a chance to get out.
The 8.
Yeah, 8 didn't go. And he left a pretty easy out there for Zion.
Yeah, that was the final match. A mitt, like you got a baseball mitt against Arturo Reyes. Yeah. Now you're down. You know what I mean? Zion's on the hill. You're down 6-2. The 8 looked dead from all angles.
It was.
But it wasn't. And this is what you wind up with a wide open table. And the guy's on the hill.
Yeah. Yeah, that should be it for Joey K. Yeah, this table's done. Well, Joey K's going to have to fight his way through the 1 low side if he wants to do anything today. If he wants to stick around. Well, you guys stick around. We're going to have another match coming up real soon. This one's just about over.
We will have a couple of minute intermission as we line up the next players, though, so stand by with us.
Yeah, get yourself a bag of chips or something, a fresh beer. Kick back. Feed the cats.
Zion.
Whatever. Don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back.
Sending Joey K over to the B side of the tournament chart. We'll be right back with you guys. Please stand by.